which is when I moved to Chicago and started college, and it finishes construction this year, and I just graduated this year. So it's like a big representation of my college experience. I've been able to see it from its conception. Now, you might notice that the water is a bit calmer on this side of the river. We are about to enter the mouth of the Chicago River, which is the path that eventually leads us on to Lake Michigan. Now, once upon a time, the river flew naturally into the lake, but as we've been chatting for the last hour or so, we've learned the river was polluted. That was creating a huge problem for us because we didn't start cleaning the river until 1979, and Lake Michigan is still our largest source of drinking water for this city. So something needed to change, and in 1898, the city of Chicago reversed the flow of the Chicago River. And in 1989, they built Centennial Fountain over to the left to celebrate the 100 year of that reversal. Now, how did Chicago reverse the flow of the river? They created an 100-foot channel about 28 miles down the South Branch that lowered the level of the river itself. So now, the weight of Lake Michigan actually pushes against the river as opposed to going towards it. And now the river pushes south into the Mississippi and eventually into the Gulf of Mexico as its final destination. And now Lake Michigan is about 6 feet higher than the river itself. But don't worry everyone, you can still take your boat from Lake Michigan onto the river. There is a lock system which basically acts as a giant boat elevator. We open the locked doors, water from Lake Michigan flows into the river, and we wait for the two to level out. Then your boat can safely pass from one body of water to the next. We actually see this happen multiple times throughout the day. It is absolutely free and safe to do so. So this is also the busiest part of the Chicago River itself. And this brings me to the last building I'm going to mention on the tour. On the left, we see a black building that looks like a giant flask or a fidget spinner. This is Lake Point Tower of 1968. It is both residences and offices. On Lakeshore Drive, it has been home to the likes of Tom Cruise, Halle Berry, Sammy Sosa, amongst many others. Now, as you can see, it's pretty lonely on the east side of Lakeshore. It's the only building in Chicago that's built on the east side of Lakeshore Drive.